Hello, in this video we'll do exercise 5, page 119. Calculate the sum in each of the following cases. Part A, 1/5 plus 1/10 equals to what? Look, the denominator here is 5 and here is 10. And we know that we cannot add two fractions with different denominator. So we want to make them the same. What we have to do, the 5 becomes 10. So we multiply the 5 by 2 to get 10. And we multiply the numerator also by 2 because we multiply the denominator and the numerator by the same number. One times 2 equals 2. 2. 1 times 2 equals 2. So this fraction will be here. 1 times 2, 2. 5 times 2, 10. Plus which fraction? This fraction. Plus 1/10. Plus 1/10. So 2/10 plus 1/10 is equal to 2 plus 1/10. 2 plus 1 equals to 3. So 3/10. Now 1/2 plus 3/8. They don't have the same denominator. We want to make them the same, but we want them to be 16. So 2 times what equals to 16? 2 times 4. So we multiply this fraction by 4. Now we multiply 3/8 by what to get 16, a denominator 16. 8 times 2 equals to 16. So we multiply this fraction 3/8 by 2. And we multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2. Now, this fraction will be here. 1 times 4, 4. So 4/16. Now this fraction will be here. 3 times 2, 6. So we get 6/16. Now we add the numerators and we keep the denominator. 4 plus 6 equals to 10. So the answer is 10/16. The denominator does not change. So 16th. Now we have 3/5 plus 1/1/2. We have 5 and 2. They are not the same. So in this case, what we have to do, the 5 can be 2. No, we cannot divide the 5 by a number to get 2. The 2 can be 5. No, we cannot multiply the 2 by a number to get 5. So what we have to do here, we multiply them by each other. We multiply the 5 by 2, the 5 by 2, and the 2 by 5, because we know that 2 times 5 is equals to 5 times 2, so we get 10. So we multiply the first fraction by 2 and the second fraction by 5. The denominator will be 10 and the denominator does not change. So here we have 10 and 10 and 10 and 10. Now 3 times 2, 3 times 2, the first fraction, 3 times 2, 6. The second fraction, 1 times 5, 5. Now we add the numerators. 6 plus 5, and we keep the denominator. We get 6 plus 5, 11. We get 11 tenths. Now we have to do exercise 9 at page 118. 120. 120. Complete. We have 5/8 plus 1/8 plus a number equals to 1. 1 is equal to what? Look, the denominator is 8. So the 1 should be 8/8. All the parts over the total. The total is 8. 8/8. The denominator does not change. And here we have 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus what equals to 8? 6 plus 2. Now we have 4 tenths plus 3 tenths plus missing fraction equals to 1. The 1 equals to what? Look at the denominator. The denominator is 10. So the total is 10. So 1 is 10 tenths, all the parts over the total. Now the denominator does not change. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus what equals to 10? 7 plus 3. Now we have to do exercise 10, page 121. In a mathematics session, the lazy spent 2/5 of his time chatting, 1/5 of his time speaking, and 2/5 of his time sleeping. Does he still have time to listen to the teacher? to know if he has time, if he still have time to listen to the teacher, what we have to do, we have to add the fractions because he spent 2/5 chatting, 1/5 speaking, and 2/5 sleeping. So we have to add the fractions and we see if we have time or not. 2/5 plus 1/5 plus 2/5 equals to equals to, we keep the denominator and we add the numerators. 2 plus 1 plus 2 equals to 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5. So we get 5/5 and 5/5 is equal to 1. And 1 represents all the things all the time. He spent 5 out of 5 of his time, so he spent all his time. So does he still have time to listen to the teacher? So no. So no. He does not still have time to listen to the teacher. Thank you.